Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 18 question music tag because I like music and I found this tag and my hair is really fluffy because I showered and left it in a towel for a little too long. But anyway, so I have the questions here. I wrote them all down on a board because that way I would have them easily accessible and I could, yeah. Okay, so I am in my sister's room. I finally cleaned off the bed. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit nervy to be in here because the other night it was my first time having this issue in months, and I mean legit actually probably years. We actually were talking about it in my mom's episode of I Know What I Saw, which you can find in the link below, first link below. She was I Know What I Saw episode 5. So we were talking about this really briefly about how we had an issue with this one lamp in my sister's room, which I'm actually looking at right now. But it used to turn itself on, and a lot of people were even myself and my mom were like, it's like a tap lamp. You just have to touch a metal part on it and it turns on. So we were both like, it's probably not a big deal. It just turned on by itself because a fly flew into it or whatever. This room is I've made very clear before. My sister does not live here. This is her room. When she's here, we just turn on the heat and everything, and it's perfect for a guest when we have a guest. When Kay is here, when my sister's here, anyone. But I was literally editing the video of I Know What I Saw episode 5, and I fell asleep editing it. And when I woke up and went to the washroom to wash my face and brush my teeth, I was on my way back, and I noticed the light under my sister's door was on. And nobody had been in her room since she was last here. And the last time she was here, it was getting ready to go to a concert. Back when we filmed the, what was it called? The Truth or Drink Warheads Challenge. Back when we filmed that, it was the end of August. End of September. When we went to go see the Floor concert. That was the last time anyone was in this room. The door has been locked ever since, and that light came on. So, but anyway, so the first question is, which band or artist do you own the most albums? I did run out to my car, and I had a look, because I am a CD collector. And the answer is Backstreet Boys. I have 11 albums from the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, I'm a CD collector. If I go to a show, I will definitely buy a copy of their CDs. Otherwise, I'll order them online because I actually just love having the physical. Anyway, number 2. What is the last song you listened to? The very last song I listened to was Blue Roses by Katrina Stewart. It's a very good song. I really like it. And apparently that was the last one I listened to. Number 3. What is in your CD player right now? Okay, I don't generally listen to my CDs very often anymore. Since I got my new car, the CD player isn't as good. And it skips, but I did forget my phone at home the one day when I ran to the Tim Hortons. So I actually do know for a fact that the CD that is in there right now is a Paradise Fears album, and it is the Warrior album, because it's a good album. Number 4, what is the last show you attended? Well, if you guys follow my channel, you'll know that the last show I attended was with Floor, Songs by Joan, and Lost Boy Crow. Amazing show. Loved it. Can't wait to see them all again. Actually, Joan is coming to Toronto on Valentine's Day in 2020, and I think my sister and I are thinking about going, so we'll see what happens. If we do go, would you guys be interested in another travel vlog about it? Because I enjoyed making the last one. Number 5, what is the greatest show you've seen? Okay, I've seen Charlie Puth live. I've seen the Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block. I've seen a lot of people live. But I think my favorite was definitely the Paradise Fears show that we went to at the beginning of the year. Their energy was just incomparable, couldn't be topped. And because it's a band that I've liked for so long, it was, we knew every song, and I loved it. It was a great show. What is the worst show you've seen? Okay, now, I want to say, first of all, that before I answer this question, the band is good, but I was just not into that kind of music at this point. When I agreed to go with a friend to see this performer, I really I still didn't really know the band, but I was kind of like open to seeing them because I thought it would just be really fun, you know? So the band is City and Colour, and I saw them in 2014. I didn't really like the show as much as I thought I would, or as much as I've liked other shows, because it was like a slower music, and it's just not my kind of music. Maybe now I'd like it more, but I was definitely in like a rock music phase at that point, and City and Colour was not rock music. What's the most musically involved you've ever been? I don't really know. Like, I did audition for a musical when I was younger. You know what? Okay, no, here. From first grade until 6th grade, and then in 7th and 8th grade, I was in choir with my school, and at least in the elementary school part, like up until 6th grade, every year we would go and sing the national anthem at the OHL hockey game, which was the Attack versus whoever, the Owen Sound Attack, which is pretty cool to go sing the national anthem in front of like your entire city. It's pretty cool. What's a show you're looking forward to? I don't have any shows coming up, actually, but I am looking forward to a chance when I get to see Marianas Trench perform, because I've never seen them perform, whereas they're like one of my favorite bands. I don't know. I don't really have anything coming up right now. What's your favorite band shirt? Okay, I don't have a band t-shirt because I gave them all to Kay, and she's going to make them into a, what do you call it? Like a blanket for me. But I do have a sweater. I'll go get it. Okay, so just before I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not really comfortable in t-shirts because they choke. I'm more of a tank top type. So I do love buying band t-shirts, but I don't wear them because they choke me. Or even most hoodies choke me. So I generally tend not to buy those either. But at the second last Paradise Fears show I was at, I got this here. And it's a nice long sleeve shirt, and I love how it fits. It doesn't choke. It's nice and like thick and comfortable. And also sometimes like t-shirts, when they have like the band pictures on them or whatever, they like get crunchy and they are uncomfortable to move in. But this is like, I love this shirt. This shirt is definitely like my favorite shirt, and I'm very careful with it. I wear it all the time, don't get me wrong. I go out in it and all that, but I'm very careful with it. So yeah, that is my favorite band shirt. Number 10. What band or musician would you like to spend a day with? I would love to spend a day with Marianas Trench, because I don't know if you guys have listened to like their music at all, but it's so incredible, and I'd love to see like how they are in a day to come up with stuff like that. Like I've never heard music so cinematic or theatrical before, and it'd be really cool to spend a day with like Josh Ramsey and just kind of like figure out how they come up with their ideas. That'd be incredible. Ooh, number 11. What is a band or musician you wish would make a comeback? My answer would be Hot Shell Ray, but they actually just released a song called I Hate LA, which you guys should listen to. But yeah, no, they just actually made a comeback. So since I can't say Hot Shell Ray, I'm going to say The Latency. They broke up in 2011. I think I was like a fan of them for like 6 years or something like that. I one time actually carved their faces into a pumpkin. Number 12. Name a band you wish you could see but haven't yet. A band I've never seen but want to, like I said, Shawn Mendes, Marianas Trench. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of bands I haven't seen, but I would love to see. I would also love to see like Machine Gun Kelly. I would love to see NF. I would love to see Green Day. I don't know if they're still still making music or not. I've never seen Hot Shell Ray, and I would love to see Hot Shell Ray. Yeah. Number 13. Name 4 or more flawless albums. So first of all, I would say the most recent of Marianas Trench's albums, which was Astoria, Phantoms, and Masterpiece Theater. Those were completely flawless. Love them all. I would also say Shawn Mendes' recent album, most recent, I would also probably say all the Paradise Fears albums. And yeah, I like every album. Anything that a musician actually puts themselves into, I generally tend to thoroughly enjoy. Number 14. How many concerts have you been to in total? That's hard to answer. Okay. My first concert was when I was 13, and it was Faber Drive. So Faber Drive, I've seen them like 7 times. I went to I don't know. Oh my god, easily over 30. Like, I couldn't sit here and tell you all of them. But I've seen, yeah, easily over 30. Number 15. Who have you seen live the most? I definitely think it's Faber Drive. Number 16. What is your favorite soundtrack? Your favorite movie soundtrack? I don't really pay attention to movie soundtracks. I'll listen to certain tracks from a movie, but I've never actually, like, I think the last soundtrack I bought was, like, maybe Camp Rock or High School Musical, something like that. I definitely love the Disney stuff, so probably one of those. Okay, number 17. What was your last musical phase before you grew up? I wouldn't say I'm out of it, but I definitely went through like a really hardcore, like My Chemical Romance, 21 Pilots, and Green Day, all of that. I definitely went through like a phase of like the really dark stuff, the stuff that makes your parents worry. I definitely went through a phase of that, and I think like in like 303 and stuff, and I think I finally broke out of that when I was 18, 19 maybe. But like I wouldn't say I'm out of it. Like I just don't only listen to it now. I'm more I don't know, I have more of a variety in my music now. Number 18. Guilty pleasure music that you don't like to admit you listen to. Truthfully, I'm not embarrassed to listen to anything really. I feel like to be embarrassed of enjoying someone's self-expression is like wrong. I guess if anything, I would say I'm a little embarrassed of how much like 90s music I still listen to. Aaron Carter, Backstreet Boys, all that stuff. I mean, I'm not like overly embarrassed. I think it's more of like no one really sees why I like it so much. But yeah, I definitely don't think it's like I'm not embarrassed for people to know about it. It's just, I guess it's just the least liked of my playlists. I don't know. I'm not like embarrassed of my music. I like my music for a reason. So I mean, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed by your music taste. I think that's silly. If you like ballads, Celine Dion, stuff like that, like it, cool, whatever. Don't let people tell you what you can and can't listen to. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess when I was, like, in 5th grade, I was a little embarrassed by how much Eminem I knew. But, I mean, yeah, I'm not really embarrassed by my music taste, so. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And in the comments below, why don't you guys tell me who your favorite band you've seen live is? Because I think it would be cool to know. Alright, I will see you guys next week. Bye!